A lot of you have been in a situation where a girl's been ghosting you. It's one of the most common scenarios that I see. You guys start texting a girl, texts seem to be going okay, then all of a sudden she disappears and doesn't respond. Then you come to me asking, what did I do and why does she ghost me? The main issue is you guys end up making a fool of yourself because you don't understand. That's why in this video, I'm going to tell you guys why the girl ghosted you and how to handle it. Make sure to stick around for the third point because that's where I'm going to tell you what to do if she comes back. Let's get right into the first one, which is why did she ghost you? There's two main reasons why she may have ghosted you. The first reason is it's something to do with you. Maybe you said something weird and turned her off. Maybe you were acting too desperate. Maybe after she saw you in person, she didn't like something about the way you talked, the way you moved, something like this. Most of these things are within your control. Girls are extremely picky, guys. If they got a certain impression from you up front, but then you failed to follow through on that impression, they're not going to like you. Also keep in mind that most guys are really bad at handling no. Even when a girl starts to indicate to a guy that she doesn't like him that much, he will still keep pressing because he thinks he can change her mind. Girls end up in an awkward scenario where ghosting is just the easiest thing to do. I don't like the fact that people ghost, but I understand why it happens. To prevent this, guys, do what I always tell you. Work on your fitness and health, work on your style, and of course, work on your finances. By working on those things, your personality development will also come along the way. Of course, there's also specifics in the behavioral department which we'll address in a different video. Just remember, guys, everything has to be maximized. You have to be willing to do the best you can in every category. Now to circle back to the second point why she may have ghosted you. As I always tell you guys, it could be a million reasons that have nothing to do with you. She has a boyfriend. She has an ex-boyfriend. She's sad that day. She's moving away tomorrow. She just met a new guy that she likes more than you. She had a family member that passed away and affected her emotionally. These are all reasons that are out of your control. Most of the time, guys, this is why you get ghosted. This is why I always tell you guys to not care. Which brings me to my second point, which is how to handle being ghosted. This is surprisingly extremely easy and you guys just don't get it. When a girl ghosts you, never send another message ever again. Don't engage with any of her content. The reason you do this is because you set a standard. If you're going to leave me undelivered, I'm not going to double text you. Please guys, don't buy into the lie that she just forgot. She will never forget about a guy who genuinely excites her. Don't allow people to convince you of these stupid things. You don't want a girl that's not committed to finding someone anyways, so why waste your time? If she ghosts you, you simply ghost her back until further notice. As usual, don't take it personally because you don't know why this happened. As I mentioned earlier, it might have nothing to do with you. As far as I'm concerned, guys, we live one life and we want to be able to pursue that one person however we choose. That's the whole concept of free will and liberty, isn't it? Be okay with people, or in this case, girls, choosing what they think is best for them. Whether they're objectively right or wrong does not matter. It's their life. They will live it as they see fit. Simply move on immediately and find someone who won't behave this way. If you got attached this quickly, it's your fault, not hers. Another layer you guys forget is sometimes girls will do this to simply test you. I know it sounds crazy, but you guys forget how desperate modern guys are. This is a result of how much girls have changed in the last 50 years. Girls have to test guys harder than ever before to make sure they're quality. This is exactly why I made my modern dating mastery course. In my course, I'll teach you all the tests that girls will put you through and how to pass them. I just put it back on sale, so take advantage of it while it's still at this price. The link is in the description down below. Now let's get into the final point, which is what do you do if she comes back? This point is also extremely simple, guys. You simply act as if nothing had happened. Now remember, guys, the context to which I'm referring to is the early phases. If you've been talking to a girl for a couple weeks and she ghosts, you should not take it personally. Now obviously, if you've been dating her for 5 years and she randomly ghosts you, that's a little bit of a different story. In general though, most guys experience ghosting in the early phases, so let's stick to that. Act as if nothing had happened. She might text you something like, hey, sorry, I know I haven't messaged you in a while, but I got caught up with blah blah blah. You simply say, no problem, it's all good. In her head, she's gonna think, oh wow, this guy's really chill, he must not need me that much. I probably like him. Remember guys, as long as you can control your emotions and not get too attached to somebody that you don't know, this is not a big deal. The main issue with this one is you guys get so attached right away to a girl even if you don't know anything about her. Then when she ghosts you, it's a big deal to you and you have a problem when she comes back even though nothing had happened. Remember what I always tell you guys, emotional control is always key. Later down the line, yes, you probably shouldn't be okay with her coming and leaving as she pleases. But early on, with no investment or attachment, you shouldn't care that much. Act like nothing had happened and continue on as normal. If anything, it should keep you on your toes to not get too attached because she may ghost again. Now, if she does it again, be careful with how much attention you give. Also pay attention to what her excuse is as to why she left in the first place. That wraps up this video, guys. If you like what you saw, like and subscribe. Don't forget to check out the extended version on Patreon for the most in-depth information. Leave me a comment for more video ideas from me. I'll see you guys next time.